using a chair. I forgot to say. All right. So anyway, back to getting centered, finding your spot on the floor, having your legs crossed comfortably or stretched out, whatever feels good this morning, and lifting your spine up, creating some space between your vertebrae so that you can have a little bit of breathing room there and let your shoulders just drop down away from you. And I'm going to read, the quote I have today is by Donna Goddard. And she says, "A balanced inner calmness radiates from a peaceful center. It neither craves others' approval nor rejects others' presence. It neither pulls towards nor pushes away. It has a reverent attitude towards life and all its inhabitants." So I liked that. It kind of reminded me, like, to just try and be the rock in the middle of a stream where the water's just whooshing by you and the rock doesn't go anywhere. I guess little by little pieces of it might, but it stays in the water no matter whether the water's really still that day or if it's gushing past it. And that's kind of how that quote spoke to me. It's like, yeah, we have to, just embrace it all. Sometimes we can't make it to yoga because we get injured or, some crazy life situation happens that we have to keep our heads, screwed on right for. And let your yoga practice be one of the tools that you use to help you deal with finding your peaceful center, and that will help you to be able to deal with and cope with all the calm and the waves going past you. So let's close our eyes for a minute. Just bring one hand up to your heart and take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. And take another deep breath in. Exhale, release. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale. And then begin to let your breath just find a pattern of even inhale, even exhale. Noticing as the breath flows in and out. And then taking your attention up to the top of your head. Let's just scan through our body, working our way down our head, shoulders, torso, belly, hips, upper legs, knees, lower legs, feet, and toes. And just making a note of any areas in your body today that may need a little extra support or love or attention as you move through practice. Always remembering to take care of those areas, making adjustments as you need to. And listening to your body. That is your greatest teacher. And while we're here, let's take a moment to think about what we would like our intention to be today. A word, a phrase, something to motivate you, something to inspire you for your day. And then take one deep breath in and exhale, release. And just release your hand down onto your legs. Let your eyes open back up if they're still closed. And let's head on over to the mat, coming into tabletop position. We're not going to use the chair quite yet. You can just set that off to the side and I'll come over this way, find yourself in tabletop, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Just spread out your fingers nice and wide. Feel that your shoulders are expanding, your whole backside is opening, the tops of your feet are on the mat, your knees are pressing down, and then slowly lift the back up towards the ceiling. Drop your head, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone under, rounding, and then releasing the belly, lift the tailbone, raising the eyes, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, release. Exhale, round. Inhale, release. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. One more time, round it up and come back down. Now sit back towards your heels. Stretch the arms out in front, coming into child pose, dropping the head, dropping the hips, just feeling yourself becoming close to the ground. Arms are out in front. And then slowly lift back up into table. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift the heart, eyes up. And exhale, bring it all the way back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale back. Bring it up and down and up and back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just keep flowing through this. We're just waking up the spine here this morning, getting the juices flowing. Nice, easy movements. Breathing. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, lift, exhale back. And now come back up into tabletop position. Make sure those hands are under your shoulders if they slid a little forward. And then curling your toes under, let's press up and come into downward facing dog. And just start pedaling your feet out back and forth, alternating, dropping one heel, then the other. Breathing. Just gently shake your head no. And then shake your head yes. And then come into stillness. Lift both heels, roll up to the toes, and drop back down. Inhale, lift, and drop back down. Inhale, lift, and drop back down. Come forward into plank position, top of a push-up. Going to just hold it here for a minute. Make sure you're on your toes. Your belly is nice and strong, pulling in towards your spine. Your fingers are spread out right underneath your shoulders. Nice strong core. We're going to hold this for 5. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Let the hips lower, raise the heart, lift the eyes, look up, and then exhale back to downward dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, bring it back. One more. Forward and down and up and back. Nice job. Bring it forward one more time and drop those knees down. Open up your knees as wide as your mat, big toes touch. And now sit back towards your heels. Make a little pillow with your hands and drop your head. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Come back up to table, walk those knees back in. Let's curl the toes under and walk your hands in towards your knees. You're sitting back on your heels, just giving your toes a stretch here. Let's reach back behind you. Take your right hand and grab your left wrist and then pull back. Lift the chest, raise the eyes, look up. Just stretching through one side here. And now bring your eyes back to center, release the hands. Just do a couple of circles with the wrists in one direction. And then circle the other way. Now left hand grabs right wrist and pull it away behind you. Lift the chest, raise the eyes, look up. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Eyes come forward, release your hands. Bring them back around front onto the ground. And let's pick the knees up and come into a squat position. Just walk your hands in by your feet. Try to have your heels up off the floor here and just balance for a minute. Get steady on your feet. You may want to wiggle your feet a little bit apart if it just feels too hard to balance with them close in by one another. And then let's lift up one hand and then the other. Try to turn your palms so they're facing each other. Just holding it here, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Now we're going to slowly try to straighten the legs. Bring it really slow. Keep the heel up off the ground. Come all the way up overhead. Into standing, and then bring your hands up overhead and exhale. Let them drop down and drop your heels down to the mat. Shake everything out and walk your way to the back of your mat, finding Tadasana. So bring your hands together at your heart. Thumbs touch the chest. Close your eyes for a moment. And let's just take a deep breath in. Exhale. Feeling your feet connecting to the floor. Spine is long. Head is reaching up towards the ceiling. And then slowly open the eyes again. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins, halfway up. Exhale, back down. Spread the arms, come all the way up and over. And exhale, hands back to your heart. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale back, inhale lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins up. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. And exhale the hands back to the heart. One more time. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, fold, inhale up. This time hands down to the mat and walk it forward, coming into plank position. Drop your knees, exhale down. Inhale, cobra, exhale, release. Push back up and find downward dog. Breathe here for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Walk your hands back to your feet and take a fold. Inhale up halfway and then exhale, fold again. Spread the arms all the way up and over and exhale. Hands back to your heart. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale back, inhale lift. Exhale fold, hands to shins up. Exhale release. Walk it forward and drop it down. Inhale up, exhale release. Push and come to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale 1, exhale, inhale 2, exhale, inhale 3, exhale. Begin to walk your hands towards your feet and take a fold. Inhale up halfway, exhale back down, and now inhale all the way up and exhale, hands back to your heart. One more round. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale back, inhale lift, exhale fold, hands to shins up, exhale release, walk it out and drop it down. Inhale cobra, exhale release, push and lift, coming up to downward dog. Breathe for 3. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now walk your hands back to your feet and take a fold. Inhale up halfway, exhale, release. Inhale all the way and exhale, hands back to your heart. Nice job. Let's find our way up to the front of the mat now. Finding Tadasana, have your feet about hip distance apart, and let's roll from your heels to toes a couple times. And then coming into stillness, spread out your toes, feel the toes connecting the balls of your feet and your heels. Legs are long, torso is lengthened, shoulders are relaxed, crown of the head is reaching up, and hands come together at your heart. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale back, inhale lift, exhale fold, hands to shins halfway, exhale down, left foot back, right foot back, drop knees, exhale, inhale cobra, exhale release, push and come up to downward dog. Look towards your hands, right foot forward, plant the back, come up with straight legs to begin with, and hips are forward, and then you're going to drop up and down, finding your lunge, and then hold it here. Inhale, arms up overhead. You can bring the palms together, and then slowly lift your gaze, look up towards your hands, finding warrior one pose. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Arms down, shoulder height. Right arm forward, left arm back, warrior 2. Reaching out long through the arms, looking off the tips of your front fingers, sinking just a little deeper into your lunge. Breathe. Back arm down the back leg, front arm reaches up. Breathing. Good, now windmill those hands all the way back to the front foot and bring the right foot back. Drop the knees, exhale down. Inhale cobra, exhale release. Push and lift, coming up to downward dog. Breathe here for 3. Look towards your hands, left foot forward, plant the right, come all the way up with straight legs, hips are forward. And now let's come up and down a couple times, find the lunge, and then holding it here. Arms sweep up overhead, clasp the hands, and slowly let your eyes look up. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Arms out to the side, left arm forward, right arm back, reaching long through the arms, Eyes looking over your fingertips. Breathe. Back arm down the back leg, left arm reaches up. Exalted warrior. Breathing. Can you bend that front knee just a bit deeper? Good. Now windmill the hands all the way back to the front foot. Left foot comes back. Drop knees. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push and lift. Come up to downward dog. Breathe. Good. Now look towards your hands. Bring your right foot forward and then the left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands come back to your heart. Just take a minute, find Tadasana at the front of your mat. Shake out the hands, shake out the legs, and then come to stillness. Hands together at your heart. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale back, inhale lift. Exhale fold, hands to shins up. Exhale release. Left foot back, right foot back. Drop knees, exhale. Inhale cobra, exhale release. Push and lift, coming into down dog. Walk your feet together so your big toes are touching. And let's keep the right foot down, lift the left leg up, point the toes, reaching it really long, extending through your arms, torso, and left leg. Right foot is pressing down into the floor. And now bring your attention to your left foot, your left big toe, point it and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Now circle the foot one way and circle it the other. Good. Now bend your left knee, bring it in towards your belly and slide it forward so that you're over your hands, and then extend and bring it back. Slide it forward and extend it back. Slide it forward, extend it back. Forward, extend, forward, extend, forward, extend. Drop that foot back down onto the floor. Bring your feet together. And then let's just drop the knees to the mat for a minute. Sit back towards your heels and drop your head down. Take 3 breaths here. Let those shoulders relax. Breathing. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Release. Back up into tabletop position. Slide the hands in a little if they slid out. Feet are together behind you. Press and lift. Come back up to down dog. Feet are together. Weight on the left foot, right leg lifts. Point the toes, lengthen the arm, the torso, and the right leg. And now bring your focus out to that right toe. And let's flex the foot and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Circle the foot one way. And now circle it the other. Breathing. And now bend your right knee, bring it into your belly, slide your shoulders forward, and then extend everything back. Bring it in, extend. Bring it in, extend. Tuck, release. Tuck, release. Tuck, release. Drop that foot back down. Drop your knees to the mat. Sit back towards your heels and drop your head down. Relax your shoulders, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Come back up into tabletop position. You can walk those knees a little bit apart. Put the tops of your feet on the mat. And let's slide the right foot forward and pull the left leg back. Coming into pigeon pose on the right side. Come up onto your fingertips, lift your heart. You can be sitting on the heel. You can walk this foot out a little bit, the right foot, and then lift the chest, raise the eyes, look up. Breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Start bending the elbows, wind it down. And then inhale, lift, and come back up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. This time, hands come forward. We're going to drop our head onto our hands and hold it here. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Come back up onto your hands. Slide the right leg back. Come back into tabletop position. Readjust your hands, your knees as needed. And now just let your head drop down towards the mat and begin to just swing your head and swing your hips back and forth a few times. Breathing. Good. Come back to center. Now this time you're going to slide the left leg forward and pull the right leg back, coming into pigeon on the other side. And adjust the foot out if you'd like. Come up onto the fingertips, lift your chest, raise your eyes, look up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bend the elbows, wind it down. Inhale, lift, and come back up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. This time, hands come forward in front, one on top of the other, and your head drops on top. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Come back up onto your hands. Slide the left leg back, finding tabletop position. One more time. Drop your head down towards the mat and let your hips and head swing back and forth. Breathing. Good. And then come back to center. And now we're going to take our right hand, swing it out to the right, all the way up towards the ceiling, and then drop it down, thread it through the hole your left arm creates, dropping your head, dropping your shoulders. And now walk your left hand forward. You're going to tent the fingers up and breathe here. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Walk the hand back towards your head. Lift up and come back into tabletop position. This time the left arm swings all the way up and then thread it through the hole the right arm creates. Drop your shoulder and head. And now the right arm walks forward as far as it can. Tent up those fingers
and breathe for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Walk that hand back in. Come back up onto your hands, tabletop position. And then walk your hands towards your knees and come into a kneeling position. All right, so bringing your hands together out in front, open up that big imaginary curtain, swing the hands back around behind you, draw the shoulder blades together, reach those arms back, sit back towards your heels. Now drop your forehead down to the mat. Once you connect, you're going to roll up to the crown of your head, lift your hips, and come into kneeling yoga mudra. So you're drawing your shoulders together. Your hands are clasped together, reaching up towards the ceiling or as high as you can get them. You're finding that spot on your head that you can hold for just a couple more breaths. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Drop your hips down towards your heels, come back to your forehead, and let's roll all the way back up onto our heels. Release the hands, bring them back around front, and just place them on your legs. Close your eyes and take 3 breaths here. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Open the eyes, come back up onto your knees and all the way up into standing position. Now go ahead and grab that chair and we're going to bring it onto the mat. And you can start by standing on the back side of the chair. And you're going to reach your hands onto the back and just walk yourself back until you're making an L shape. And you can spread your feet about hip distance apart here. Hands are holding on firmly to the back of the chair and your arms are separated so that you can just let your head drop in between here, getting a nice shoulder stretch. Letting the weight of your head just drop towards the floor. If you need a little bend in your knees, that's fine. We're just going to hold it here for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Slowly bring it back up and come all the way back up into standing position. Let's do some big circles with the arms. Going in one direction and then reverse other way. Nice. All right, so turn the chair the other way so the seat is facing towards you and you're going to step a little bit back away from it. And now let's place the left foot up on the chair and have your right foot down on the floor. And then bring your arms up to shoulder height. And then we're going to twist, bringing the right hand forward and the left hand back. Now your foot is flexed, the one that's on the chair, flex your foot. And you're just twisting around to the left. Try to look back towards that back hand, your left hand as well. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Arms come back to center. Drop them down to your side. Now walk your hands down that left leg as far as you comfortably can. Maybe you can even get your fingertips onto the chair. Your back is nice and long here. Your foot is flexed. You're pulling your toes towards your head. And then as you're ready, let the back round. See if you can drop your nose down towards your knee. Breathing. Good, now lift yourself back up. Hands off the chair, bring them to your hip, and then slowly drop the foot back down onto the ground. And just shake out the legs if they're a little stiff.
Good hamstring stretch there. Come back to center, back to stillness. And now you're going to reach the right foot up onto the chair, flexing that foot, pulling the toes towards you, and now reaching your arms out to shoulder height. We're going to pull the right arm back and bring the left arm forward this time. So other direction. Keep those hands nice and high. See if you can slowly turn your eyes and try to look towards that hand behind you. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Bring it back to center and drop your hands down to your side. And now you're going to walk your hands down the right leg. See if you can get your fingers onto the chair. Right foot is flexed. You're pulling the toes towards you. Your back is nice and long here. And then as you're ready, round the back, drop the nose down towards your knee. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release. Lift yourself back up. Come up off the chair, hands to hips, and then slowly pick the foot up, bring it back down onto the ground. Turn the back of the chair towards you now. And just holding on with your right hand, you're going to pick up that left knee, flexing the foot, and we're just going to do some big circles in one direction. And then reverse it, other way. Good, and then drop that side down, and then come over other direction. Pick up the right foot and just do some big circles in one direction. And then reverse, other way. Good. And then come back to center. Now we're going to turn the back of the chair away from us again, and we're going to come down onto our mats. So the mats got the chair on top of it, and you're going to just bring your feet up onto the chair and then drop yourself down onto the floor. You're going to scooch the chair in as close as you can get it. And then see if you can hang on, like I have my hands on those front legs of the chair. You could bring your feet to the edge of the chair, or you can have them on the top. But we're going to try and lift our hips up and come into a modified shoulder stand here. So you're holding on to the legs of the chair, and your feet are either on the front edge or flat on the seat of the chair. And you're lifting your hips way up. Your chin is on your chest. Your eyes are looking up. And let's hold it here. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release. Slowly roll it down. Let your hips come all the way back down onto the floor for a minute. Just taking a little break here. And then we're going to go back up. Same pose, and we're going to try and lift one of our legs, but we're going to take it nice and slow. So get a good grip on the chair, feet on it, slowly lift those hips back up again, chin to chest, and now walk your feet as close together as you can get them, and then you're going to try lifting your left leg up towards the ceiling. Flex the foot, push out through your heel. Breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release. Put your foot back on the chair. Drop your hips down to the floor. Just take a little break. Breathing. Deep breath. 2 more. Okay, we have one more side to go. Get the feet positioned on the chair, lift the hips, Raise them up, chin to chest. Walk the feet really close together. The left foot stays on the chair, right foot lifts up towards the ceiling. Flex your foot, spread out your toes, push your heel up towards the ceiling. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Drop your foot back down onto the chair. Slowly drop your hips down onto the floor. You can swing yourself around to one side and come up to a seated position for just a minute. So extend your legs out in front of you, flex your feet, pulling the toes in towards you. Have your hands down at your side, just wiggle side to side a little bit to straighten out the spine. And then slowly hinge, folding it forward. And then inhale, lift, and come back up. Fold it forward and come back up. Fold it forward and come back up. One more time. Fold it forward, and now bring your hands around. See if you can reach, grab hold of ankles, toes, whatever you can get, and drop your nose down towards your knee. Breathing. Good, and then bring it back up, and let's come back up into standing, and we're gonna sit right on the chair. Actually, I'm going to turn it this way so you get a better view. So just sitting on your chair, have your feet in front of you. And we're just going to do a simple twist here. This is a good one to do if you're at work sitting for long periods of time and you just need to take a quick little break to stretch. You're going to reach both hands around and grab hold of the side of the chair. Keep those feet planted, and you're going to twist. Keep twisting yourself around, looking over your shoulder. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Come back to center and just take a minute here, and then we're going to take it the other direction. So both hands reach around, grab the side of the chair, and twist it around, looking back towards the left. Keep those feet together, keep the knees. Don't let the knees swoosh over to the left. You want to keep them nice and straight as you twist your torso a little bit more to the left. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Come back to center. And now another good one to do if you just need a little break is separate your legs on the chair, and you're just going to drop your hands down and let yourself fold forward. You have your hands on the floor for support, and just bringing your upper body down. Shake your head no. And then shake your head yes. And then slowly bring it back up to seated position. Walk those knees back in, sitting tall through your spine. And now pick up your right leg, cross it over your left leg. Coming into a modified half lotus here. And now bring your hands around to the back of the chair, just hanging on. And then you're slowly going to lean yourself forward, seeing where you can get to. Flex your foot. Breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, come back up. Uncross that leg, release your hands, just shake it out a little bit. And now we're going to pick up the other foot, place it on top of your right leg, just getting into position, nice tall spine. Your foot is pressing down into the floor, and you're trying to drop this knee down as far as you can. It might be way up here. Just work with where you're at. It's all good. And now reach back behind you. Grab hold of the back of the chair. Nice tall spine. And now lean it forward, seeing where you can get to. Once you get to your edge, you're just going to hold it there, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bring it back up. Uncross that leg and just swish your legs side to side. Good. And then come up off the chair. We can move the chair out of the way. And let's come down onto our mat. Coming into a comfortable seated position with your legs forward. Just adjust this. There we go. All right. Let's actually open up the legs into a V shape. Hands together in the center. Flex your feet. Spread out your toes. And now hinging forward. And then come back up. Hinge it forward and come back up. Bring it forward and then back up. And now walk the hands as far forward as you can. You can let your back round for this. And we're just going to walk the hands out. Feet are still flexed. And now drop your head down. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Come back up, nice and slow. And now walk the soles of your feet together. Having your hands at the ankles, you can just rock a little bit side to side and then come into stillness. Bring your hands into the diamond shape that's in between your legs. Lift your knees up and try to walk your palms onto the tops of your feet. And now slowly drop your head down. Try to bring it down towards your heels. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Come back up. Bring those knees together. You want to be about in the middle of your mat here. And then you're slowly going to reach those feet up, either having them in line with the floor or trying to straighten them up. Nice strong abs. And then release your hands. Navasana, boat pose. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Drop your feet down, cross at the ankles, bring those heels in towards you, and then fold yourself forward. Breathe. Good, and then come back up. We're going to just even it out by crossing the feet the other way. Bring those heels in towards you. Reach your hands forward and fold it down. And then come back up. Bring those knees together. And then we're going to slowly drop down onto our mat. Straighten out your legs. Straighten out your arms. And then you're going to bring the right leg in. Just give it a little hug. Feeling it tucking in towards your belly. Flex your foot and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. And now drop your right hand down onto the floor. Keep your left hand on your right leg and pull that right leg over to the left. Just taking a little spinal twist here. You can spread out your arms wide and turn and look towards your right hand. Breathing. Good. Now come back to center. Straighten out the right leg. Readjust if anything got a little crooked there, and then bring in your left leg. Cup your hands on that knee. Tuck it in towards you nice and snug. Into your belly. Foot is flexed. And then keep the right hand on the left knee and just drop the left hand down to the floor. Cross that leg over to the right side and then spread out your arms wide and turn and look towards your left hand, laying spinal twist. Breathe here. Good. Bring it back to center. Straighten out the left leg. And as we prepare for Shavasana, just take a minute to wiggle yourself around, getting into a comfortable laying position. Having your hands at your side. Just shake out your hips a little. Wiggle your shoulders back and forth. Getting completely settled and comfy. Let's take one last deep breath in. Exhale, release. And now let your eyes close as you softly begin to let your body just relax, trying to let go of anything that you don't need right now. Just letting yourself be present to this moment right here, right now. A balanced inner calmness radiates from a peaceful center. It neither craves the approval nor rejects others' presence. It neither pulls towards or pushes away. It has a reverent attitude towards life and all of its inhabitants. On your next inhale, breathe in a little deeper. Exhale, release. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Start to feel your body moving again. And then as you're ready, you can bring your knees in towards your chest and roll over onto your right side, taking a couple breaths there. And then begin to bring yourself back up to seated position. So just bringing your hands together at your heart, take a moment to remember the intention that you set for yourself when we began, thinking about how you can Bring that out into your world today. Acknowledging your practice. My wish for you today is health in your body, peace in your mind, and love in your heart. Namaste.